This is the Wealthy Wednesday Show with your host, Luci McMonagle, a money manifestor, coach, and public speaker who's on a mission to helping you create more wealth in your life and business. This show will inspire and empower you with various topics and has expert guests. Let's welcome your host, Luci McMonagle.
Welcome to the Wealthy Wednesday Show. This is your host, Luci McMonagle. And today I'm extremely excited to be providing you with a very special featured Wealthy Wednesday Show. The Wealthy Wednesday Show is for ambitious professional women entrepreneurs that want to make an impact on the world, and they want to have more money, more joy, and more freedom in their life. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 5 steps that you will need in order to have more money, more freedom, and more joy. In addition to that, at the end of this show, I'm going to give you a very special free gift so that you will be able to match your big wealth goals with your big tasks so that you will become more productive, have more enjoyment creating your tasks, and have more inspiration moving towards your goals. So I have my notes here just to make sure that I'm going to be able to cover each and every step that I wanted to tell you. So sometimes our lives get so incredibly busy and we forget to take time out for ourselves. Have you ever had that happen to you? I know I certainly have. And many of us are always giving our time, giving our energy to other people, other places, other things. But we need to remember that taking time out for ourselves so that we can rejuvenate and recharge allows us to give more, not only to ourselves, but to our family, to our friends, and to those that we really, truly care about, including the causes that we care about too. And this allows us to become the best that we can become. With that being said, I'm going to be giving you the 5 most important steps that you can take in order for you to have more money, more freedom, and more joy. So now don't let these steps fool you. Many individuals, including myself, have thought that these steps are so simple, so incredibly simple, that they couldn't possibly lead me to having all that money, having all that freedom, and having all of that joy in my life. But it's the baby steps that get you farther, faster, that's going to be really powerful for you. So the truth is, if we don't change what we're doing currently, we're not going to be able to change the future. We're not going to be able to have more income. We're not going to be able to have more freedom. We're certainly not going to have any more joy. So little tiny steps to help you move in the direction of that which you desire is truly going to make a huge difference in your life. So now I understand that this can be difficult. And it's been up and down for me for many, many years until I really started practicing these steps. And that's the main key. You might already know about the steps I'm going to be telling you. You may have heard them before at different times, different places, and you might be thinking to yourself, great, well, I know that. But are you practicing it? Are you taking the time out to practice and to be mindful of these 5 simple steps that I'm going to be giving you in order for you to have your dreams manifest to their fullest ability? So let's get started. Now, the first step is to take time alone without the distractions, without thinking about what do I have to do next, without having anxiety because you're taking a little bit of time alone, but you feel guilty. Now, you can start out with just 5 or 10 minutes a day, and maybe just every couple of days. Take about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes just for you to be alone so that you can have personal time. And during this personal alone time, journal, write, do something that makes you feel relaxed, do something that makes you feel comfortable. One of the things that I like to do in my little 5 or 10 minutes is I like to take a piece of paper and I'll scribble on the paper. And then I'll look at it this way and that way, and I'll see a picture within that scribble. And then I'll start coloring the picture. It takes me a total of 5 minutes to do a scribble picture. And then I become more refreshed and I feel more alive so that I can provide quality service to my clients, so that I can be there for my loved ones, and so that I am able to truly make an impact on the world while feeling like I'm enjoying more of my life. Now, the second step sounds so incredibly easy. When I first heard this, I was thinking, oh, no. That can't possibly be right. The second step is so easy, but it's something that we have forgotten to do. You see, when we were children, we used to daydream and think about all of the wonderful things that we could do here and there, and what we were thinking about, and we were able to really live in the moment, daydreaming. And as adults, we've forgotten how to daydream. Somewhere we've forgotten how to pay attention. Or maybe you were like me and you had somebody tell you that daydreaming is bad. Daydreaming will get you nowhere. Daydreaming is not going to help you have a job or have the money or have your dreams or whatever it is. Somebody somewhere down the line may have told you the same thing, that daydreaming is for those who are never going to accomplish anything. Now, taking time out to daydream doesn't mean to daydream all of the time. Taking time out to daydream for yourself also means that when you do daydream, when you start fantasizing about the wonderful things that you would like to do, the wonderful things that you would like to see, the people you'd like to be with, and how would you like to be, daydreaming brings us back to how we want to be. And what I mean by this is daydreaming is important, but you have to take steps towards moving towards that daydream. And when you're able to daydream, start moving towards the daydreams, you take a little bit of time out for yourself so that you can rejuvenate and regenerate. You have 2 of the 5 steps. That's really crucial for you to have more money, more freedom, and more joy. I really would like to talk about the third step now. And the third step is to allow your mind to wander. And what I mean wander, I mean just set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes and just let your mind go off on whatever tangent it's going off on. Now here's the key of letting your mind wander. Write it down. Write down everything that's coming into your mind as fast as you can. You don't have to spell perfectly. You don't worry about punctuation. Just let your mind wander and write it all down. When you do this, this is called a mind dump by some people. And what you're doing is you're actually emptying out everything that's inside of here, everything that's going on in your mind, so that you'll have more space to have a better life. You'll have more inspiration. You'll have more dreams. You'll have less stress. So with that, you won't have to worry about spelling, or you won't have to worry about how anything's coming out. Just allow your mind to wander and dream and take time out for yourself. Those are the 3 steps so far. Now the 4th step is to give yourself permission to dream big. And I mean dream big and silly and fancy and outlandish, and or choose to dream small. Remind yourself that there's no limits. No limits at all. Many of us have been taught to shrink our great big huge dreams down to our paycheck. Sometimes you shrink our dreams down to a dot on a paper. But when you were younger, I know you used to give yourself permission to ask for anything you wanted. You gave yourself permission to dream big dreams, silly dreams, wonderful dreams. Maybe you wanted to be an astronaut, or maybe you wanted to be the president, or maybe you wanted to do something else. But whatever it is, dream big, dream silly, dream fun. Don't worry about whether or not what you want to do when you grow up. You may never grow up, but you can take responsibility now in order for your own personal self-care. Now, just to remind you, the first step is to take time out so that you can be alone. 5 or 10 minutes a day is perfectly fine. Now, the second step is to, let me check my notes, relearn how to daydream. Now, relearn how to daydream and dream big. They're quite similar, but they're different. Daydreaming is just allowing yourself to zone out and to just fantasize about things. Dreaming big and giving yourself permission to dream big or silly is actually actively engaging yourself in a dream. So that's the difference between step 2 and step 4. Step 3 is to let your mind wander and then write it all down as fast as you can. And this will help you with having more concentration. It'll help you with having more focus. It'll help you with being able to dream big, 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 to dream bigger. And the 5th final step is to open yourself up to the possibilities. Now, when I say open yourself up to the possibilities, I mean, let's say money or time or responsibilities were not an issue. They weren't even a factor for you. What would your goals be? What would you really want to do? Who would you really want to be? And how would you really want to live your life? If you didn't have to be concerned about time, if you didn't have to be concerned about money, if you didn't have to be concerned about whether or not other people are taken care of. I'm not saying don't take care of the other people or your children or anything. What I'm saying is give yourself permission to open up to all of the possibilities and start looking for different possibilities that you could be living for your life. And now, when you're opening to the possibilities, you're not concerned about anything else, start considering, what would your goals be for the next 20 years? Oh, I know that sounds like a really long, long time. 20 years can go by very quickly. If you can't imagine what would your goals be for the next 20 years, what would your goals be for the next year, the next 3 years, or maybe even the next 5 years? With all possibilities, what would your dreams, your goals be? And it's really, really easy to start coming back to life and coming back alive when you do these 5 little steps. You're taking time out for yourself to be alone. You're allowing yourself to daydream, to just allow your mind to wander and daydream and think about all of the wonderful things that you could have, be, do, want, desire. Then letting your mind wander, but writing it all down, which is so crucial. Just doing a brain dump so that you can open up the space in between your mind here and then give yourself permission to dream big, dream silly, dream fancy, dream small, however you want to do that. And finally, allow yourself to open up to the possibilities of what you would do if time, money, responsibilities were not a factor. What would your goals be then? What would you really do? So I'm so excited that you have listened to the Wealthy Wednesday, but I want to make sure that you don't miss this really fabulous free gift that I've given you. And I have it right here. It is the Wealth Planner for Manifestations. Now, I know that this has been a phenomenal tool that I have been using that helps me manage my wealth goals with my big projects. It gives me my little baby steps that I can accomplish quickly and easily. And it's all on one sheet. And when you can use this wealth planner, you become more organized. It's fun to use. It has different colors. You can use different colored pens to fill in the different areas. And it also gives you some tips and strategies. Now, if you want to get this free planner, which is completely free, no obligation, please go to bit.ly/wealth, WEALTH, planner, PLANNER. That's all lower letters, lower caps. So again, my free gift to you is the Wealth Planner for Manifestation, and you can get that at bit.ly/wealth planner. My name's Luci McMonagle. I'm the host of the Wealthy Wednesday show, and I am also a professional speaker and an abundance breakthrough coach. If you'd like to find out more information about me, check out the events that I'm doing, or if you would like to read my articles and or find out guests that I have had on the Wealthy Wednesday show, please go to my website at lucimcmonagle.com. That's LuciMcMonagle.com. So until next time, abundant blessings.
Thanks for listening to the Wealthy Wednesday show with Luci McMonagle. That's on every Wednesday. Join us next time for more inspiration and empowerment from various topics and expert guests. To personally contact Luci McMonagle, visit LuciMcMonagle.com. That's LuciMcMonagle.com. Until next time, many blessings.